Hello and welcome. So I'm going to have a look at the Times Quick Cryptic Crossword, and this is being published on Wednesday the 27th of November 2024, and it's been set by Jalna. Now this is one of the names I kind of see and think, oh no, but I thought actually I think they've got okay, Jalna. Then I looked back at my records and the last three puzzles, well the last puzzle I quit at 30 minutes with 7 clues unsolved, and I think I was just never going to get that done. I think I could have got 2 or 3 more of those, but there were just a couple of words in that I've never come across, and it's terrible. The one before that was 25 minutes, and the one before that was 16 minutes. So I'm not sure. The only other thing to say is actually that I saw Jalna made a comment about Monday's puzzle where we had lingerie including Jerry Halliwell, one of the Spice Girls, and Jalna said, "Oh, maybe there's some more Spice Girls coming up or something." So possibly we've got one of the Spice Girls coming up. Probably it'd be Jerry, wouldn't it? But who knows? Or maybe it's just a there won't be. Who knows? So anyway, I'm going to reset the timer and crack on. Okay, then start off each spring. Musical work featured in Octopussy. I assume that's an opus. Hidden word. Heads of inquiry. Inquiry never permitted to return useful information. Imp. Heads of inquiry. Never. Input. I think that is. To return useful information. I think that's input, but I can't quite see why. Tup. Intro, isn't it? Imp. I can't. Input. I'm sure it's input, but I don't understand why. Maybe I'm just guessing a bit too quickly. Helpful coming out of trap. I kind of feel like it's assist. Assist. But why would that be out of trap? Help is to assist. Assists. Fool is an ass. As is. Don't know. The 90th parallel north is one good place from which to start. That's the North Pole, isn't it? 90th parallel north? I mean, that's at the Arctic Circle. The Arctic Circle's about 23 degrees, 66 north, I think. The parallel north. I feel like that's at the North Pole, but I don't know quite what the clue is trying to get to, therefore. Barges are ultimately slow moving around middle of harbour. Middle of harbour is a B. Let's put a B down to remind myself. Ultimately slow would be a W. Barges. Elbows. That's elbows, somehow. Okay. Slow is an anagram. E is ultimately elbows. R ultimately to get to the E. Mean video games company rejecting outsiders. Ooh, mean video games company. I mean, if it's a specific one, apart from EA Sports. EA, I'm not sure I know any video game company per se. That'd be very hard if it is. Mean video games company rejecting outsiders. Oh, it's not like Atari, maybe. Okay. Form of sports practice compelled with misplaced anger. That feels like it ought to be an anagram. Sports practice. Sports is 6, practice is 7, 8. So that doesn't add up. Form of sports. Practice compelling misplaced anger. Maybe that's an anagram of anger. So range, firing range. Form of sports. Compelling. I'm going to put range in there. A-N-G. I'll just put that much. Uncivilized male withdrawing south from capital. Uncivilized male. Male is man. South from capital. Which capital do you want? Or are we talking about money capital? Uncivilized is boorish or something. Okay, part of pack of takeaway meatballs. I'm looking for a hidden word there, I don't think it is. Part of, pack of, takeaway, to get to meatballs would be kofta. Is kofta? Kofta. I think you get kebab. I used to get kofta kebab or something. I think. So I think that's a meatball if ever I had one. Bite from flipping insect. Okay, so that's just a gnat is a tang, isn't it? Tang backwards. Agonised about location is San Diego, funnily enough. Same as the one we had on Monday. Very old driving licence, possibly no longer valid. Very old is aged, driving licence is ID. I think it's ID. No longer valid is void, very old. Oh yeah, that's easy. Dull. Some threadbare dress, that's sort of a hidden word as well. Retro, back in fashion. Retro, okay, so let's have a look at this. IN Intel, okay, permitted is permitted is let, backwards. Confusion with rowers and boxer. That's some kind of featherweights or confusion with rowers. What weights we got? Welterweight, welter, what? Okay, with rowers is weight. Boxer. Golly, what is there? Middleweight, muddleweight, middleweight. Confusion, middle. No. Bantam. I don't know. I need to wait for a letter really. Bible reading given by the French boy. Le Bible reading. I want to put epistle because we had epistle the other day. I don't know what the name of the Bible reading is. If it's that, that's what I'm going for. Short bio for item in a folder. Item in a folder is a file, maybe, or page. Short bio is a... don't know. Band occasionally. Okay, breaking into calm, romantic tune. Serenade? Serene and AD from band, yep, Serenade. Seen that one before. Hugely exciting proceedings in a court crowded with people. That second bit looks like hugely exciting proceedings in a court crowded with... could be... that range is correct. Hugely exciting proceedings in a court are crowded with people. Teacher's sexy yearbook photo. Headshot. Can't be headshot, can it? Yearbook. Annual. I think that's head, but I don't know, which makes me head's hot. Head's hot. I think that is. I'm going for it. Second rate train travelling across one country. So there's an I. Second rate is what am I looking at? Second rate train travelling across one. I don't know what a train is. Beginning with B. Okay. Business schedule. Surely agenda, isn't it? Information. Yeah. Agenda. DA. District Attorney. Okay. What's this? That's driving range, I think, by the looks of it. Let's have a look. Form of practice compelling driving range. Yeah. Sports practice driving range. Okay. Gaffer. By the looks of it. Okay. Oh gosh. Something folded that always comes open at the end. Right. Oh gosh. Is there a hidden word there? Always comes open at the front, which is taco. Yeah. So yeah, the heads up letters of that. Oh, looks like parked or something. What's this? Chicken? Uncivilized male. Withdrawing south from... ooh, heathen, I suppose. Let's try that as heathen. There's my one for the train. Second rate is... Athens, yes, Athens. Heathen. Britain? Second rate Britain. I don't think you say that. Travelling across one, there's one, but is it another one down there? Okay, well, that's going well. This looks like very, very okay. Okay then, very well. Start off each spring. Well, spring is a well. I think that's very well, but I'm not quite sure why. Very well, I think. Let's go and leave that out just until I'm sure of this one. Oh, welterweight. I don't understand that one. Welterweight. Welter with rowers and boxer. Welter. I think it's welterweight. This one, pole position, I think it must be. Okay, now I know what it wants. Fair enough. Also, there's no Spice Girls here. By the French boy. Le. By reading le. If we're looking for the name of a boy, I'm in trouble. Unless this helps me. For coming out of the trap. Okay, and that wasn't very nice either. Short bio is a for item in a folder. Oh, okay. Mean video games company rejecting outsiders. Mean is this one. Excuse me, I'm going to just write down those letters horizontally. B something, I something, A something, N. Second rate. I'm happy with everything going in there, so that's okay. Hugely exciting proceedings in a court. Okay, so court is normally like a tennis court as opposed to a which doesn't quite fit there. Tennis. I want to put parked there, but it can't be parked. Ranked. It's likely to be an ED word, but that doesn't really help me. This mean video games company. Haven't got CO for company. Rejecting outsiders. I meant to take the ID from IDE from video and the AME. Short bio for forming a folder. Help. Full coming out of trap. And that could be LE, it could be La, it could be Les. If that was lay, sorry. Lay, helpful would be to aid would be the word aid. Aid something, aid ass, aid twit, aid knit. Coming out of trap. Trap being your mouth maybe. Lesson. I think that is. Leçon. The French boy. Okay. I have heard of a Bible reading in that sense. I'm going to have to put very well in here. I don't really understand why fully. I'll think about it. Then start off. I guess that has to be welterweight as well. Again, not sure why that would be welter. I don't think there's any other possibilities. I'm not going to get alphabetical to find out. There aren't. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this one down here. Second rate is. I keep wanting to put an R there, but. As much as I like trains, and I don't particularly like them, but I know a bit about trains. Not much. My granddad worked on the trains, and he had model trains. I can't say I was into them massively, but a little bit. Not a lot's going to come up there from that alphabetical. R's and L's. Britain. Brain. Travelling across one country. Oh, maybe it's Britain. Yeah, Britain. Country. Second rate. Britann. Oh, okay. It's just an anagram of train. And B. Yeah. Oh golly, that's an anagram train with a B for B rate, B for second rated, and an I. Golly, wow, Britain. I said Britain, and it was. Um, what's this? Talked would be a good word there. Hugely exciting proceedings. Um, this one then, helpful, help. Full coming out of trap. Short bio. I mean, I assume we're looking for the name of a bio, which is your profile, isn't it? Bio is a profile, profile without the E. Portfolio, profile. It's a profile, isn't it? Item in a for item. Yeah, profile for item. Okay. Cool. Mean video games. Company rejecting outsiders. Is this just the name of a video games company that has no start and end letter? The start and end letters are missing to give the word meaning mean. Oh, come on, what's this? Helpful coming out of trap. Is that sucker? I think that's sucker. I saw that word the other day. Don't know what it means, but I saw it for sucker. I think it's in one of the puzzles. And I think out of the trap, therefore, is a sound like C. Gosh, that's difficult. C I something I A K something D. I mean that must be A K D. Half baked. So I'm down to these last two. So 15 minutes, which is kind of what I want from puzzle, but I think it's been a little bit harder than I'd like. Hugely exciting. Exciting. Could that be an anagram? Exciting. Exciting. Proceedings in a court. A court. Ac. Crowd of people. Be marked. Talked. I mean, there's a lot of things that fit in there. It's almost certainly been E there. A court crowded with people. I think this is kind of typical how my Jalna puzzles go, really, is I just get down to the last 3 or 4 and I'm really stuffed a bit. Banked, barked. Oh, there's so many things that go in there. I think parked, carked. There's lots of things that go in there. Talked, walked. And that's asked, tasked, basked, masked. In a court. I mean, court is normally something to do with tennis. No. Nothing on the bottom row. Vowel, yes. S, yes. No. P, no. O, C, okay. Ock. Uck. Not really. So it's only the vowels and an S I think that can go there. That's my action pact now. A court, okay, action, act, action, pact. I don't know why that is, I'll figure it out later. So that just leaves this one, which is Nintendo. Intend, okay. Boom. 1759! Wow, okay, that suddenly went very quickly at that end. But if you weren't thinking of Nintendo, you're stuffed, and I wasn't. Wow. Okay, let's have another look at those puzzles, because there's a lot of clues there I didn't really pass, but 18 minutes, or just under 18 minutes, I'm pretty happy with that, really, given how it was feeling kind of at 12 minutes. Right. So, well, okay then is, very well. Start off each spring. A spring is a well. Oh, start off each, so each and every, so take the start off of every is E. Take the E off of every is very well, okay. Musical work is an opus and featured in Octopussy, so there's opus, hidden word. We've got head of inquiry never, gives us the IN. Permitted to return, so put let backwards. Let is permitted, let someone do something. Useful information is intel. Help is sucker, a word I only came across a couple of days ago in possibly in one of the Guardian weekend crosswords. A fool coming out of trap, so sound like a fool, a sucker, Sucker. Yeah, out of trap things, it's a sound like that's very unhelpful. The 90th parallel, as I said, is at the North Pole, because it's 90 degrees above the equator, which has to be the North Pole. So pole position is one good place from which to start. Yeah, if you're a motor racing F1 person, then the pole position is the best place to start. Barges is elbows, and R ultimately gives us the E. So the ultimate letter of R is E, the word R, that is. Slow moving is telling us there's an anagram of slow. Moving around the middle of hub, which is a B. So elbows. Nintendo. Okay, mean, intend. Oh, I mean to do this is to intend to do something. Gosh, that's... God, and the video games company, which is Nintendo, without the N and the O on it. Clever clue. Phew, not sure I like that in the QC. Excuse me. Form of sports practice is going to the driving range. I used to go to the driving range quite a lot and hit golf balls. Compelling is driving, and misplaced anger is taken as an anger of range is an anagram of anger. Uncivilized is a heathen, I suppose. Male is he, and then we've got Athens without the S on it, withdrawing the S for south from the capital. Part of is taken as a hidden word of. Pack of takeaway gives us kofta, which is meatballs, type of meatball. Bite is a tang, so it's got a bite, it's got a tang, and flipping an insect, so put gnat backwards. We've got agonized, about, so an anagram of agonized is San Diego. About is telling us to anagram it, and that's placed in California. Okay, we've got very old, VO. Those are just standard abbreviations, VO. A driving license, perhaps, possibly, so that could be a form of ID. And no longer valid is void. I've got another hidden word here with some, indicating there's a hidden word to come up. Always, if you see the word some or somewhat, always look for a hidden word as your first option. Threadbare trousers gives us retro, hidden at the start and end of those words, and back in fashion is retro. This one I don't really understand from the perspective of welter must equal confusion. I've not really come across that, but with is W and rowers are rowing 8, rowing crew is an 8, and a boxer is a welterweight. Bible reading is the lesson, and given by the French. So in this case we've got lay, the plural version of, or neutral version, I'm not sure, of the in French, and a boy could be your son. A short bio is a profile, and we've got for is pro, and an item in a folder is a file. I did say file from the start, I think, but I just never twigged. What do we got? Band occasionally, so we've got the A and the D, second and fourth letters of band. Occasional telling us to take those letters. Breaking into calm, which is serene, which gives us the serenade, which is a romantic tune. So I remember seeing that probably a couple of years ago now and struggling on that clue for about 10-15 minutes before having to give up, unable to get it. So I think it was peace, calm, rather than calm was peace last time. That's how well I remember it. Hugely exciting is proceedings is action packed, and we've got ACT for a court, and then crowded with people. Why is that crowded with people? Okay, have we got in a court? In a court, so we've got packed is crowded with people, fair enough. I can't see where this O is coming from. I mean, you can, if we take it as an anagram of in ACT, act, crowded with people, packed is people, crowded with people. No, I don't know if we're trying to get to 10. There's 10 people. I don't think that's crowded though. Ion. I don't fully understand where the ion comes. I mean, the IN could be the in, but then where's the O coming from? If you know, let me know down in the comments. Okay, probably my clue today is one. Teacher's sexy, so the head's hot. A yearbook photo is a headshot. So second rate is B, which is a bit naff, I think, really. Train travelling is an anagram of train. Oh, yeah. Cross one is put an I into it, which gives us Britain, the country. We got a business schedule as an agenda. Information is gen, and that's pen, so we've got A and district attorney, DA, around it, penning it in. A manager, almost, is the gaffer, normally an R on the end of gaffer, the boss, and take the R off gives you a gaff, which is a mistake. And finally, something folded, well, tacos are folded, and we've got the end of the clue tells us at the front, so take that, always comes open, TACO, get to taco. So there you go, that was a little bit tough, I think, so I am very pleased to get through that in just under 18 minutes. Let me know down in the comments how you did. Thanks very much.